Making a menudo soup for our grandson's 9th birthday party today. I've already got some cabbage chopped up coarsely there in my crock pot doing this thing. And a little late start here. So I've got my menudo coming to a boil here. All I've done to that is just I've just put a little bit of chicken bouillon in it. But I'm going to be adding a few more things here to it. I'm going to be adding just a touch of avocado oil, just because it gives meat a fine texture. I already put a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I prefer the red cane vinegar. It's got a much better taste to it, but I'm using just a little bit of this. And I'm going to put a little bit of crushed pepper, crushed red pepper into this, so it can marry into the meat. Not a whole lot, because the kids gonna be eating this too. Maybe 3/4 to a tablespoon. Cut that fire down from 200 to about 180 or maybe even 150. I don't want it to overcook there. I'm going to do most of the cooking in the crock pot. And there's one more thing I want to add to this. I love using Old Bay seasoning. It's primarily for fish, but it's really good with pork and chicken too. So I'm pretty liberal with this. It's a little bit spicy, but it gives a great flavor. So we'll put quite a bit of that in there. And then finally, I'm going to put some fresh ground pepper and a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt in it. So I'll put my pink Himalayan sea salt quite liberally. And then a lot of fresh ground pepper. If you noticed in my other recipe, I love using fresh ground pepper. It's healthy for you for one thing, but it really gives your things, I need to cut that down from 150 to about 120. It'll still boil, but it won't boil so roiling. So that's going good there. And we'll leave that cooking for just a little bit. And be back with you in just a minute. I'm going to the other room. I'll be right back. So now then, I need to add a few things. So I'm going to move my camera over here so you can see what I'm doing. Yes, sirree, Bob. And I'm going to get my carrots. And my potatoes. Yes, and my potatoes. And got 3 really nice carrots here, but I think I'm going to just use maybe 1 carrot, because I'm really thinking that I'd like to have a nice carrot salad tonight. So I think I'll just use 1 carrot for this, and I'll set 2 aside. I love peeling a carrot this way. You don't waste a lot of carrot, and it does just as good a job with a serrated knife. And we'll get rid of that. Cut these guys into smaller pieces. Cut these big chunks down just a little bit. More bite-sized pieces, so more people get a piece of carrot. And cut this one down in 4s. And then I think that last one there I'll cut into halves. And that one there too. Now, I'm going to set these aside because, of course, carrots cook much faster than potatoes. So I will probably add these a little bit later. And now I must scrub my potatoes. Hallelujah. Find my potatoes here. I don't peel my potatoes, by the way, because most of your minerals and your vitamins are in the peeling and very near the peeling. And so I do not peel my potatoes. I just scrub them and wash them. So that's what you get to watch me do now, is you're going to watch me clean my potatoes. Okay? And we have very little water pressure here, so that's going to be a tedious job. But anyway, I'm going to get the scrubber here. Oh my goodness, my camera fell over. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Okay, hallelujah, there we go. Get me straightened up here again. So I'm going to scrub my potatoes up. Oh, this is the way we wash our potatoes, wash our potatoes, wash our potatoes. This is the way we wash our potatoes. And any little rough, any little bad spots we'll just cut off as we chop them up. My wife likes to throw the peeling away. It's a shame because, as I said, that's where all the nutrition is. Potatoes are very good for us because they're alkaline, and our body tends to be acidic. And so that's why it's a good thing to, you want to keep your pH balance of your body right. You need to start off the day with 2 tablespoons of raw local honey and 2 tablespoons of pure unfiltered apple cider vinegar. If you do that every morning, you'll kick your day off with a nice well-balanced pH system. The problem is, see, when you get too acidic, your body does not digest the food, and if you get too alkaline, it can go the other way. But anyway, one more potato to wash here. Okay, we're done with that. Now then, turn my camera just a little bit here. I'm going to put these in kind of big chunks here, because I want people to get a nice piece of potato. So these big ones here, I'm cutting them in half, then in the halves in half, and then I'm cutting those twice to make 3 nice pieces, nice chunks. Okay, so there's one. I'll do one of these little ones, get out of my way. And that's rolling bowling again, so I'm going to cut that down. I just cut that down from the bad spot in my potato, so I'll cut that off, throw that away. And then cut this guy into about 4 pieces. This one here has a little bit of a bad spot, so we'll cut him off, throw him away, and do the same with him. So, there we go. Now, this guy here, I can get about 4 pieces out of each half. I'm going to cut them a little bit bigger like that. Oops, got one potato there I got to wash off. Oh, it's tough getting old, folks. So we'll wash him off, put him back. Hallelujah. Get these out of my way here. They're just in my way, Okay, this guy here, he's a little fatter, so I think I'll cut him twice, make chunks there. Same with this half. The same on this guy here. Cut him into 6 chunks. I don't know if I'm going to have enough cutting board to keep this all in one shot. I have to do a relay here, I think. Now we'll make it. We only got 2 more potatoes to go. The little one. He's got a bad spot there, so we'll cut that off. Cut him here and here. This guy's got a little bad spot there, so we'll cut that off. And then we'll cut him here and here. Now this guy's pretty big, so you know what I'm going to do with him? I'm going to cut him in half here. But then I'm going to cut him in 3 pieces. One there, and then I'm going to cut that again twice. And that leaves 1 more piece. Do the same with him. Cut him twice there, and cut him twice there. Okay? So now then, I am ready to add these to my slow cooker. Add these to my slow cooker. So I will take the lid off. Yeah, I'm cooking on the floor because we just don't have a lot of table space and everything here. So I am cooking on the floor, and I better not try to put those in all at once. So bear with me as I put them a handful at a time. I have not seasoned this yet. So we're going to season this in just a few minutes. I just need to get these potatoes in there and get them doing their thing. Now I think I can dump. You notice I dropped one, so I'm going to have to go wash that. I dropped two, so I'll go wash those off real quick. 1 and 2. Oh my goodness. Tough being old. Tough being old. So let's go back in the kitchen here and wash these two guys off. And then put them in the pot. So, I'll put the cover back on here in a minute. See, we got our microwave in this shelf too, and my little slow cooker that I use for just my wife and I, and my small air fryer, which that's for just one of us, but I'm going to buy a nice big one that will do 3 chickens at a time. So anyway, that's it for a little while. So I will come back in a little bit, and we'll do the next part. God bless you. God bless you. If I can get this to stop, it won't stop. Hallelujah. My camera won't stop. What's the problem here? I have a stubborn phone. My goodness. My goodness. Well, we'll just have to shut you off any way we can then. We'll shut you off this way. Heck with you. Hallelujah. I've cut my temperature on my induction stove down to 60. It's not quite boiling now, but it will give a little boil because that's about ready to add in. And so we're going to go ahead and add that in now to my other pot, because I just wanted to, I didn't want to cook it all the way there. What I wanted to do was just give it a little bit of a head start because I'm starting so late. So let me just add this in with all this seasoning. Put that right in there and cover that up again and let it sit. I'll stir it up a minute. I still have to add the seasoning. I'm going to add some salt, some more black pepper, and I'll probably throw a little bit of soy sauce in there. I like the flavor of soy sauce. And maybe a little bit of this one over here. I'll show you here. I get these at S&R for barbecue and stuff. And I love them. And this one here's got roasted garlic and herbs. So I'll probably throw a little bit of that in it. But right now, come back here in the kitchen. And I've already prepared 2 of my onions. I'm doing 3 medium onions. And I'm only cutting them twice this way and twice this way. Pretty big chunks because after all they're going to stew down nice and soft for us. So we do that. And then we're ready to add this to our pot. And I think we'll go ahead and add our carrots now too. So we'll put the carrots in. I don't have a lot of carrots because, like I said, I do want to make the raisin salad. So I was going to put all 3 carrots in there, but hey, we're going to just do it this way, right? We're going to just do it this way. So here we are. We'll see if you can see this. Hallelujah. So I'm going to take the lid off. Use it to scrape my onions and my carrots in there. And all I have to do is give that a nice stir and give it probably another hour or so. It's now 4:30. So yeah, I'm going to give that about an hour to an hour and a half to cook up. And then I'm going to throw a bag of macaroni in there. And I think that'll make a nice dish. So, whoops. I don't know what happened with my camera a while ago. It wouldn't shut off. So we'll see if it'll shut off now. Okay, so while I've added my seasonings to my soup. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna, whoops, I forgot my bowl. Just a minute. I will be right back. I forgot my bowl, doggone it. Hallelujah. So, here I come back. I haven't left you for long. This is a very basic salad. All it is carrot, raisins, and I forgot my raisins. I'm really prepared for this. It's kind of spontaneous, but that's all right. That's all right. Hey, it's a learning curve, right? I haven't been doing this long, so it's a learning curve. So anyway, it's very basic. It's just carrot, raisin, and mayonnaise. Some people like to put a little shallots in it. That's the little red onions you call red onions here in the Philippines. They're actually called shallots. And so we're going to shred up these 2 carrots here. Yeah, I know my table is very shaky, so I apologize. The picture's going to shake a bit. La 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 la. Whoop, whoop, come on, get back in there. You know what? Table shaking so much. I'm going to go ahead and shred these and come back to you in a minute. Yep, I'm going to come back to you in a minute. As you can see there, 2 large carrots gave us a pretty nice bowl of carrots, shredded carrots, and grated carrots, and that will give us. Now I'm going to put some of this Weber in here that I also put in my soup, just to give it a little extra kick. I'm going to put salt and pepper too. But this just gives it a little bit of extra kick because of the garlic and the other herbs in it. So I'm pretty liberal with that. And then we're going to give it a little pink Himalayan sea salt. In case you didn't see my coleslaw one, please do not use regular iodized salt. It's terrible for your health. At least use the sea salt. But pink Himalayan sea salt is even better. You see, sea salt has minerals that regular salt doesn't contain. But the Himalayan pink sea salt, it has even more of the essential minerals that we need. And so I use it exclusively. And I almost exclusively use the fresh ground pepper. If I'm in a hurry and I don't want to crank it, I keep the coarse ground pepper on hand. I detest the finely ground pepper. I think it's a waste of money. It's a waste of effort. So I've done that. Now, I don't always do this, but I'm going to add about a cup of chopped walnuts. That's about a cup. I use walnuts when I make Waldorf salad, and next month when I co-host with Ivy on her Kike channel, I will be making a Waldorf salad for that. But it's a must because it's not just a carrot salad, it is a raisin carrot salad. So you must have raisins in it, and I tend to be fairly liberal with that. I'm going to put a good cup of raisins in there. They're sweet, and of course you Filipinos, you love sweet, so that's going to be good. And now my hand's all sticky, so I'm going to talk to you from the kitchen for a minute while I go and get my hand washed. La 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 la, I'll sing to you for a while. La 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 la, and I'm on my way back. And here I am. Now, I did prepare a little bit for this because I'm almost out of mayonnaise, so I did bring a fresh bottle out. Different brand this time. I have to get whatever they've got at S&R because they don't always stock everything. So I'm going to finish this off. And Filipinos, of course, love mayonnaise, so we've got to use a lot of mayonnaise. I'll probably put a good cup in there, maybe a cup and a half. My wife especially. Oh, honey, it needs more mayonnaise. It needs more mayonnaise. Now, I may save this jar and use that little bit to make me a dressing. And now I'll open this up. I should have done this before, but that's okay. We'll get him opened up. By the way, I only use olive oil mayo. I like regular mayo, but this is so good for your health. And I got a raisin stuck in my spoon. So I'm going to give, there's about a half a cup, another half a cup. So I'm going to make it a cup and a half. That'll give me a nice smooth, creamy salad that my wife will love. And we're going to kind of poke this down in there and see how we go with it. Get it all worked down around there. I may have to put a little bit more, actually. No, I think 1.5 cups should be enough, though. Give it a little bit of turn over there. A little turn over there. A little turn over there. And a little turn over there.
And we'll turn over there. Go all around this bowl, kind of folding it in from the side so we don't miss anything. So everything, because those are some raw untreated carrots there. We want to make sure that everything has mayo on it. There's some more that we didn't get mayo, so we may have to go around a second time, but that's okay. Hey, we got time, right? You're not in a rush to leave, are you? If you are, then just hit like and subscribe and come back later and catch the rest of it you want. So we're almost there. I think I've got enough mayo. Another quarter to a half cup wouldn't have hurt, but I don't really think it needs it. I just have to get all these untreated carrots worked in. Table wobbling again, apologize for that. So that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. I think all the family's going to love that. And I don't have to do any more stirring now. So the last thing is I'm going to test it. I want to get a good bunch of raisins there. The perfect carrot salad to go with any meal. I think it'll be a smash hit at our grandson John's birthday party tonight. So anyway, I'll be back in a little bit with the final steps of my soup that's going. And excuse me while I step around to the back of the camera and turn this camera off. So I will rejoin you in just a little while. Hallelujah. So we've been cooking for about 2 hours now. I got one package of okra I've cut into nice little bite-sized pieces. Going to throw that in there. I don't add that too early because you don't want the okra to be mushy. You want it to be cooked so it's not tough, but you don't want it to be mushy. And then I'm going to add about a half a pack of salad macaroni. That's about a half a pack. Because I don't want to load this down too much. And then I'm going to stir this in. I got just about enough broth to make this go just right. And I think I don't want to have the fiasco I had last month with my overflowing my pot. So I want the nice flavor of the tomato sauce, but I'm only going to put one pack in this time. One pack. Bear with me here for a minute while I get this bag here. So we're gonna do that. Then I'm going to stir that in, and I'm going to cook for 1 more hour, and then it'll be time to go to John's birthday party. So here we go. It's all finished. The noodles are done just perfectly al dente, and the okra is cooked down nicely and tender. So the only thing we have to do now is load it into the back of Fraley's little Wego, and then we go to the birthday party. And I will publish this sometime tomorrow, later tonight or tomorrow. So God bless you. Bon appetit.